I feel like when I was younger, it was a lot easier to enjoy life for what it was instead of always being distracted by something. When you'd go to a friend's house, at most they'd have a TV, maybe they'd have a computer, maybe they'd have video games. And even then, I remember very few hours that were spent with others that were completely controlled by the technology we had. So like playing a computer game for an hour, then eating lunch, then going outside. And that's it for the day. And I mean, that's just me growing up in the 90s. I'm sure all of your parents have stories about when they had one single small black and white TV in the living room and that was it. It's hitting me, the kids are losing their lives to the phones and the tablets and the computers that are always in front of their faces. I saw some family members of mine sharing this photo around on Facebook and it got me thinking how my childhood was so different from the childhood of the kids of today. I was visiting some family recently and the 7-year-old, the youngest out of all of the kids there, was begging his mom for his iPad so he can go inside by himself and watch videos on it. I think it's gone beyond introversion. When you read a book, you can mark your page and continue later on. With video games, you need a save point, and Facebook and Instagram are constantly updating. You might miss something if you're gone for more than a few minutes. The popular blog Reasons My Son Is Crying posted this image, where these ladies are at the beach but they're sucked into their phones instead. I feel that it's necessary to separate living your life through the lens of a camera and living your life through Facebook. We're constantly checking your accounts. The average person might take photos or videos on their camera or their phone because they want to remember those moments. For vloggers, I completely agree with Shay Carl's quote, "If life is worth living, then it's worth recording." For me, my friends and I constantly look back on videos that I've shot, and that makes it worth it to have snapped it or recorded it in the first place. But what about scrolling through your favorite websites? Scrolling is our go-to when we're put in awkward situations, or doing something we don't want to, or just a way to fill in those 3 seconds between conversations with your friends. It's absolutely terrible. I finally got my first smartphone a few months ago and I absolutely hate how distracted it has made me. My old phone, there was nothing to do besides look through texts. With my new phone, I'll check to see if there's Wi-Fi, I'll play Candy Crush or Bubble Witch Saga, refresh Instagram, refresh Facebook, and if I'm feeling really risky, I'll open up Tumblr and I'll hope that gay porn doesn't pop up while I'm browsing in public. It never fails. Do it next time that you're at school, I swear to you. You'd be surprised how much pointless browsing you could do in between those seconds of conversations with people. Or even worse, during social interactions with other people. We all do our fair share of looking at our phones while we're talking to other people, but some people have lost the ability to make eye contact and even focus on you in the slightest during a conversation. In my opinion, it goes from the norm to slightly rude. I wonder if soon enough it'll be totally acceptable for you to ignore the person in front of you because your phone is more important. I worry now that I'm gonna forget about and not be able to appreciate the moments that are in front of me because I'm too dependent on my technology that's covering them up. When I was a kid using AOL, my mom had a 1-hour time limit set on my account. I had enough time to play Neopets, instant message a little, and that was it. Now, as much as I am busy with college and life commitments, my computer is the first thing I interact with the second I get home. I'm just thinking about the kids who are spending time with their loved ones, half paying attention because they're on their phones. I think of myself because if I was exposed to all of that before my mom passed away, and I wasn't able to be fully enriched in the last moments that I had with her, I would have been completely full of regret. But maybe we're becoming distracted enough to even forget about bad feelings like that. Who knows where the future of this technology takeover will take us. So let me know in the comments what you think about society's dependence on technology. Do you think it's more beneficial? Do you think it's more destructive? Let me know. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Oh my god, no.
What do you see down there?
I don't want to see it.
Do you like what you see?
No!